What's up, Aquarius? This is Marcus from Kingoflionsoracle Oracle, back with another Tarot Oracle reading here for you. So this reading is going to be a reading from July 11th to July the 17th. I want to thank all of you who've been on the page. Thank you so much for all your love, like, sharing, and subscribing. For all of you who this is your first time, welcome. And please like, share, and subscribe. Leave me a comment. That helps the page grow and it helps me so that people get to see the video more. Alright, so what I'm going to do for you this week, I'm going to pull some oracle cards to get some general energy of what you should expect for this week. Then also I'm going to get some clarification with the tarot. I'm going to use my trusty tarot, draw some cards, and then we'll get some clarification if there's anything that doesn't make sense here. Alright, so the first card I have for you here is intuition and downloads. Okay, Aquarius, so you may have some intuition and downloads that are coming to you this week. So keep an eye out, okay? We have also a new start is coming, okay? We have the dragonfly spirit. Truth transcends illusion, okay? And then we have Virgo, okay? So Virgo energy might be affecting you this week, okay, Aquarius? So it might be something that's big for you. Let's see what kind of energies we have for you for this week. Angels, spirit guides, and ancestors of the light, deities of the light. Please give me a clear-guided message for Aquarius of what they should expect and what energies they should see this week for the week of July the 11th. Alright, so the first one we have is the Eight of Swords. So it looks like you've been in your mind and you've possibly been slowing yourself down for anything that's going on with you. Alright, so then we have Eight of Swords, we have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Empress. So it looks like you have some good luck that's coming to you with the Wheel of Fortune, and you also have the Empress. But you need to get out of your mind first to stop holding you back from whatever this new start is. This new start possibly could be a business, what I'm seeing with the Emperor. This also could represent the fact that Jupiter is in Aries. Jupiter actually controls the Wheel of Fortune. It also controls the Emperor right now because Jupiter's in Aries. Okay, so a new start is coming. So in this new start coming, we have the Emperor card, the Ten of Swords, and the Two of Swords. So it looks like there's a choice or a decision that you have to make to figure out what's going on. It looks like you've had some bad experiences in the past, some people maybe talking about you or backstabbing you in the back, or possibly even actual pain, like physical back pain. But a new start is coming and things are changing for you. Alright, let's see, get four more. Alright, so under the Virgo, we have the Two of Cups. We have the Page of Cups, the Hierophant, and we have the Hanged Man. Okay, the bottom of the deck energy overall is the King of Pentacles. So you're working on something that's going to bring you some finances. And your end goal is for you to be financially secure, or to come up with a financially secure idea so that you can maintain and protect yourself. Okay, so under this first line here, we have the Eight of Swords. Okay, now the Eight of Swords, this represents thinking too much. This represents you not believing in yourself and your own individual powers. So if you see this person, they're wrapped up, and they can't get out of the wrapping, but they feel like they're stuck. They feel like there's nothing that can move them. Then we also have the Wheel of Fortune, okay? And then we have the Empress card, okay? Now, all of this came out underneath the intuition and downloads, okay? So what I'm seeing here is that you're in your head too much, thinking about things that are happening. But the Wheel of Fortune is kind of conspiring that things are going to be good and beneficial for you in the future. But now it's up to you to be able to take advantage of those energies that come here with the Empress. The Empress is the number 3, which is about growth, birth. This is about beauty, okay? The Empress is connected to Venus. And Venus is connected to Taurus and Libra. Now, on the Wheel of Fortune, Taurus is one of the major energies that's there. That's one of the fixed signs that's there. But what this is saying is that you're going to have a lot of intuition and downloads that come to you, and it's going to make you grow. This is going to make you really creative. It's going to make you really strong. Whatever you decide that you're going to take part in is going to be something that's going to be beneficial to you, and it's going to make sure that you have a lot of money for also. Because with the Empress, everything grows, not just your money. Your creativity grows, friendships grow, money grow. You know, physically, if you have kids, they're gonna grow. This is something that's a really, really good card overall just to have. Okay, and if you can see, she's in a field and everything's growing. The water behind her is coming. This water is actually starts from the High Priestess, and so that water is kind of like that intuitive knowing. And then with the Empress is that kind of impregnation of ideas. The one and the two, so the magician and the high priestess together make the three, which is the pregnant empress, which is full of creativity and full of that spark and has everything she needs to make things happen. Okay? So here, under a new start is coming. Okay, this is a new moon. Okay, so we're going to be having a new moon soon coming. For the month of July, the new moon is actually going to be on the 28th of July. Okay? So this new moon, we have the Emperor. So the Emperor, as I mentioned before, Jupiter is in Aries right now. Jupiter is the planet of expansion, good luck. So this is saying that take some time to grab the reins, put things in perspective the way that you want them to be, and have full control of them, because things are going to be beneficial to you if you decide that you want to put things in line. You have great energies here because you have the Empress and you have the Emperor together. So this is you having that divine union, you having that divine counterpart, you having the soft side that's able to grow and be creative, but also having the strength to be able to put things together, put structure together. Okay? Now within, you can see that you've had in the past some backstabbing. You've had some people talking bad about you. But the good thing is this is the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords is the end of a cycle. This means this is no longer going on. This is something that's over and done with. This is something that you don't have to worry about any further. So now it's just up to you to make a decision. What's the choice that you're going to make for this? What is the outcome? What would you like for it to be? Now, as I mentioned before, the Empress is about Taurus and Libra. Right, those are the two signs that it represents because they are connected to Venus. And this is actually Moon in Libra. So this is that balancing scale where you're trying to figure out which way to go, which is the best direction to go, what's the best decision to make. And so I feel like because you have a new start coming, you already kind of have an idea of what you want to do with this new idea and which way you want to go with it and how you want to go with it. Now with the Two of Swords, that moon is there and she's covered. Okay. Now what they're trying to do is they're trying to use all their other resources. They're trying to use their hearing, they're trying to use their smell, they're trying to use their feeling. They're trying to figure out what's the next thing that I should do. How should I go about this? How should I do this? Because they don't have any insight from their eyes that could tell them what would be the best thing for them. So this is why they're struggling. Take some time and use your other resources. Just like we said with the intuition and downloads, take some time and meditate, and this will come to you a lot better and a lot smoother. Okay? So you have Virgo energy, which is affecting you. Okay? Virgo is the diurnal sign of Mercury. Okay? So it's about communication, speaking up, letting know how your feelings are, telling them what's going on. So first we have the Page of Cups. Okay, so what I see from this is a communication for you. This is a surprise message that someone's going to reach out to you and they're going to have some good messages for you, something that's going to surprise you, something that's going to be very fruitful, it's going to make you happy, and it's going to be something that has to do with possibly your long term. And the reason why I say long term is because we have the Hierophant. So when you see with the Hierophant is in front of these two initiates, and they're the person that everyone looks up to. Okay. Now, if you look at the Hierophant, they're holding a wand, and the wand has 3 levels. Those 3 levels represent the subconscious, the conscious, and the superconscious. So this is you being able to look into the long term, but being able to think deeply about what's going to happen next. You're going to have these people that are going to follow you. They look to you as the leader of the community. So you may get a message, possibly from a Virgo, that's a surprise message that's letting you know that there's a long-term contract or there's a long-term relationship or something that they want to set up for you. This could be a job. This could also be, you deciding that you're going to go into business with someone, or this may be you getting a new job and they're signing you to a long-term contract. Okay? For a long time, you've had this Neptune energy with the Hanged Man that you were taking some time, and you purposely took yourself out so that you could take some time to understand what was going on. You wanted to be away from everyone. You wanted to take some time so you can get the downloads yourself. You don't really want any influence from anyone else. But once you got the insight, and once you got the understanding, it made you realize that you have a lot of different skills and different talents that you could use that'll be beneficial for you and for the community. So with this energy here of enlightenment, Neptune right now is in Mars. I'm sorry, Neptune is in Pisces, but it's in retrograde. So a lot of these illusions, a lot of these dreams, a lot of these things, now they're kind of floating away. The same way as when we see a planet in retrograde, we think that it's floating backwards. What is really standing still, that's just the energy that's being seen. Okay? So this is telling you to move forward. Take some time out so that you can kind of meditate and absorb that energy. But you have this really good opportunity that's coming to you where people are looking forward to you being the head, or looking for you to be that person that's going to give the most direction for what's going to happen for them next in life. Now we have the Dragonfly Spirit. The Dragonfly Spirit, this is 22. Okay? Now it says here, the truth transcends illusion. All right? So the truth is, you have to make a decision about what you're going to do. Where are you going to go? How are you going to do it? Okay? Now, you want to transcend the illusion. So when you look at all these things, illusions are things that you see that aren't really there. But that's different than your imagination. Your imagination is something that's not really there that you could will or you can create for it to be there. So with this card with the Two of Wands, you have this Emperor, you have this King, which this is funny because this is in the same line as the Emperor, okay? They're looking over their land and they're trying to figure out what's the next step. What are they going to do? And they're holding the globe because they're figuring out what they're going to do here or what they're going to do with their world. And this is a very sturdy card because this is about duality. You have already got the inspiration, which is the one, and now you're deciding what's the next step and what you're going to do with the next rod. Okay? And just always remember, the truth transcends the illusion. So you making a dream or you having an imagination about what you want to happen is different than what you think is there and what's not really there. What you're doing is you have this Page of Swords energy, okay? Could be representative of you. Now with this Page of Swords energy, this is you doing some more research, taking some time to look at things in a new perspective. You have a brand new idea. Hence, if you see the way that he's holding the sword, he has the sword, he's very excited about it, but he doesn't really know how to wield the sword, even though he really, really appreciates the sword. So take some time, do some further research, and start that new project. It looks like with the new projects that you start, you have the Emperor energy here, you have the Empress energy here, you also have the Wheel of Fortune, you have the King of Pentacles. So it's saying that this new project that you're looking to start is going to be really good for you. You just have to take the time to put all the effort in. This is you holding back with the Four of Pentacles. Okay? So again, truth transcends illusion. So with this Four of Pentacles, this person's just holding on tight to all the skills that they have. And they're not really sharing it with the city, not sharing it with the community. And it's not benefiting anyone. If anything, it's going to waste. So these things that you can create, you want to make sure that you put them out there before they dissipate. But you holding back on them, there's no way that it's going to get out there or leave from you if you're just holding on tight to them. Okay? All right, so let me just take some time quickly. I'm just going to try to clarify a few of these cards just so we can get some understanding here. So I want to clarify under this new start is coming for you. Why is the Ten of Swords here? Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please clarify for me. Why is the Ten of Swords here for Aquarius for the week of July the 11th to the 17th? Why is the Ten of Swords here? Well, for some of you guys who know, I like to take jumpers. I don't really like to choose the energy out. Look at that. As soon as I said it, the universe gave me what I wanted. All right? So past lives. All right, so this past life card, this is also This is also the 18 cards. So this is the moon, past lives. So I take from this two things. One is you may have debt or karmic energy that you had in a past life that now is all done. Okay? This was something that before you even came here, you already agreed that you were going to go through this and learn. And so in your past life energy, as you can see the portal there, all of that energy is being dissipated now. Now, the next thing is with the moon energy, okay, because this is representative of the moon. We have a new moon, a new star is coming. And then we also have the past lives card, which numerically, this is in the tarot, this is the moon card. So this is telling you that during the new moon cycle, you want to set some new habits, get some things going here, because now your karma that you had to pay from the past is done. So you're going to be able to start a new process, a new way of moving yourself forward. And that's for some of those who believe in the past lives and everything. Okay? But it is time for you to face your fear and get out of your comfort zone, because with the moon, it is an intuitive card, but it also tells you to face your fears and get out of your comfort zone there. All right? Look at that. So as soon as I was mentally thinking about this card, because I was finishing my last sentence, what popped up is the Master card. Okay, and that's so this Zen Osho Tarot, they have this extra card, this is the Master card. So this Two of Swords here, it makes a lot of sense. So on the top you have the Emperor card, which the Emperor is the master. That is the person who everyone who takes their orders, they take it from the Emperor. We also have energy here under the Hierophant, okay, which would also be another type of master, because you can also see that person sitting on the throne. So you have the Two of Swords here for your future energy, saying that you're not sure about what you're going to do, okay? Things are going to be abundant for you. You are going to have money. You're going to have success. Things are going to work out for you in your benefit. Now you just have to take some time and just master yourself. You are the master of your own future, knowing your own destiny. And more than likely, you probably have more skills. You're probably a lot better at things that you think. But because of the fact that you're having this Two of Swords energy, you have this Eight of Swords energy, where you're questioning yourself about whether or not you're good enough, you have to think, the tides are changing. Fortune's on my side. Things are going to work out well for me as long as I put my best foot forward. Try to look at this from a different perspective. The more that you look at it in a different perspective, you'll see that you have all the tools. Right? All right, well, this is all I have for you here, Aquarius. Thank you so much for your time and watching the reading. For those who are still here with me, please like, share, and subscribe. You can also comment. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can email me, and we'll be able to communicate about a personal reading. Also, if you so choose to, you can donate to the page. That helps me to get new cards, and that helps me to better serve you with new visuals and new oracles. All right, it's been my pleasure. Have a wonderful week. Take care, Aquarius. Peace.